Shreya, Tania, and Nevin. The faces you see on your screen are of three young and aspirational individuals who lost their lives as the basement of a UPSC coaching center was flooded with rainwater in the national capital. Their lives and their long held dreams of becoming civil servants have been cut short. Of course, the customary political blame game and the obfuscation of whose responsibility it is are on in full swing. There's a lot of noise and activity in the aftermath of the shocking deaths. But there's also an appalling silence not many are talking about. The silence of the sirs and madams of the coaching industry that are revered by lakhs of students. The sirs and madams who are otherwise so visible, whose faces are splashed across newspaper advertisements, and whose tips and tricks you hear ever so often on YouTube, even if you're not looking for them. To be clear, this is not to say that the authorities are blameless, that the government, police, and civic officials should not be charged with criminal negligence. It's another matter that the owner of an SUV that was driving by the coaching institute and caused a gush of water toward the building has been arrested. The act defies any logic when one looks at the main gate of the building that was not stopping any water anyway. And by the way, this incident comes after the death of another UPSC aspirant by electrocution on the streets of Delhi. Before this, there was a massive fire incident at a coaching center. People are calling these incidents cases of apathy. How is this just apathy? These are criminal acts that are killing people, and we must not lose sight of the problem. But I digress. No one is talking about these sirs and madams whom lakhs of students look up to, whose classes sometimes are just so exclusive that people clamor to make their way in. A mini exam before the big one, if you will. These sirs and madams sit in the same class as these students and share an important bond. One not of just knowledge sharing, but also of social and intellectual conversations. The same sirs and madams deliver long lectures peppered with lessons in ethics, morality, fairness, and justness. Lessons that they insist will make these students good officers in the world out there. As the students protest on the streets and make desperate appeals on television channels, these sirs and madams are missing. They are nowhere to be seen or heard. Many of these teachers also own the institutes at which they teach. They are important stakeholders in the conversation about the conditions in which these aspirants study and live. Where is their studied opinion now? Where is their ethical involvement in the debate on how to handle these incidents? The students are searching for their sirs and madams, but appears the class is not in session. We're reporting this story from the ground, bringing you all the important news updates. Keep following The Print for more.